back to the MMA India show, and I'm your host Praveen Dabas with our specialist predictor, J-Rock. How you doing, J-Rock?
I'm good.
अच्छा है. थोड़ा बहुत.
And wishing all.
थोड़ा हिंदी बोलता. थोड़ा. And wishing everybody happy Lori, मकर संक्रांति, पोंगल, पीहू. ओणम भी आज होता है या ओणम आज नहीं होता? नहीं होता. Okay, so ये बाकी चीज़ों के लिए we wish you very very happy. Enjoy. रात को रबड़ी होती है ना, आपने खाई भी कभी नॉर्थ में? वो आग में जलाते हैं और sorry, please put your phones on silent before starting the show. And तो रात को जलाते हैं और खाते हैं. So enjoy. So UFC Vegas 67, correct?
Yeah.
Prediction and happy New Year, everybody. We are also coming back after the New Year.
Yeah. After a month-long break.
After a month-long break, almost a month. हाँ महीना हो गया ना? Almost
yes.
a month-long. So after a month-long break, we are coming back, and I think we needed a break. Everybody needed a break, and we're back with the predictions. And in between, there was the Football World Cup also, so there were some sports, and we all took a break. But really looking forward to this fight card this Sunday morning. Yeah. And the first fight is Umar Nurmagomedov, who is the favorite at 1.07 versus Raoni Barcelos, who is the underdog at 7. And the prediction is Raoni Barcelos wins?
This is a type of fight ki I feel Raoni Barcelos is too much of an underdog to simply pass. Because Raoni is जितना जो odds दिखा रहा है, I don't think इतना बड़ा underdog होना चाहिए Raoni.
तो ये आप कह रहे हो कि अपना luck try कर लो.
Luck भी try कर लो,
but you feel, why do you think he can win?
Because although both fighters are wrestler, Raoni is a multiple time Brazilian wrestling champion, plus kickboxing भी काफी अच्छा है. अगर मुझे explain करना हुआ in a simple sense, this is like what would have happened if Khabib fought Jose Aldo.
क्योंकि इसका नाम मेरे ख्याल से तो इसको Nurmagomedov, इसको नाम का इसको odds मिल रहे हैं.
हाँ, I think so. उस basis पे भी है. Plus he won 3 of his fight in UFC, but I think
which is also important.
But I might be wrong, but Raoni Barcelos should not be that big of an underdog.
Why is that?
Because of his skill set. He's just too good to be this big of an underdog. So I feel कि although मैं तो चाहूँगा कि इस पे आप predict ना करो, but अगर करना है तो might as well go with Raoni. Because छोटे amount पे भी the upside is way too much to just simply ignore it. Yeah.
So we're gonna say maybe this is a risk worth taking. Let's say that.
It's a dog or pass situation.
है ना?
Either go for a dog or simply just pass it.
Pass या तो ये pass करना है. अगर आप कुछ लगाना है इस पे, क्योंकि 1.07 का तो आपको
कुछ
मिलेगा. हाँ, 7 पैसा मिलेगा रुपए पे.
हाँ,
तो इतना तो आपको बेसिकली 70 रुपए मिलेंगे 1000 रुपए पे, करेक्ट? तो इतना काय को रिस्क लेने का. तो अगर कुछ रिस्क करना है, मैं तो
might as well go with Raoni Barcelos.
आपकी बाकी मर्जी है, करेक्ट? मैं तो राउनी पे डालने वाला हूँ. मैं तो और देखे ही नहीं अभी जो वो है. और एक स्क्रीन अपना ये पेपर दिखाना. मैं सबको दिखाना चाहता हूँ. देखो, इसने अपने लिए ये डिटेल्ड नोट बना दिया भाई साहब ने, और मुझे ये बस ये वो दे दिए कि मैं लगूं बेवकूफ और ये भाई साहब लगे एक्सपर्ट. वेरी गुड. तो अच्छी बात है. लेकिन अभी ये इस पार्ट को एडिट मत कर देना. एडिट भी खुद करेंगे ना, तो उस पार्ट को बाहर मत निकाल देना. सो नेक्स्ट फाइट Ketlen Vieira, who is at 1.76 versus Raquel Pennington, who is at 2.0. तो ये जो odds हैं इतना फर्क नहीं
है.
और Raquel Pennington अगर आप देखेंगे तो she is on a 4-fight win streak.
Yes.
Right? And all quite good. Her last win was Aspen Ladd.
Yeah.
Marion Renault भी है और 2 लोग बीच में, but all high level competition. And Ketlen Vieira is coming off loss or win over Holly Holmes.
Win over Holly Holmes.
But it was a split decision.
Yeah.
Right?
But I felt like she did enough to win the fight.
Okay.
Yeah. And Holly Holmes herself is a very good fighter.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're all big fans of Holly Holmes for various reasons.
And as far as Raquel Pennington's last win goes, she defeated Aspen Ladd, and Aspen Ladd since has been cut from UFC. She fought at PFL and again lost there. So.
Oh, since then she's been cut from UFC and she's already fought.
Because there were issues with weight cut.
With her.
She used to miss weight every time she fought.
So now I remember, So PFL has also signed your Jake Paul in MMA. So that's a pretty big signing. and I think it's going to be a very exciting fight. What do you think of that?
I think
exciting as in you never know. He turns out to be in MMA another. What was that guy's name? And full marks to anybody who enters the cage. He's a boxer. I think he's got really good boxing skills.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of respect for Jake Paul's boxing skills.
Yeah.
I think he has legit boxing skills.
He does.
MMA is a different ball game, but you know, then again, everybody wrote him off when he was coming into boxing, and he proved himself. So let's see what he brings to the table as far as MMA goes. I do think he's bringing a lot of attention to PFL.
Yes, he does. But again,
right?
we'd have to wait and see if he does go through with it, because
you think so? He might not.
Because the first contract pay he will box.
Yeah.
Under PFL and then MMA.
Okay.
So you never know.
It's a marketing.
It could be
a marketing.
It could be.
Okay. Well, we'll wait and see. But I think it's if he does, it's a brave move, and full respect to him. If he does get inside the cage, like I said, legit boxing skills, and I think hopefully he'll start getting better competition now.
Yeah.
To actually test out his boxing skills, right?
He was actually supposed to fight Tommy Fury, the cousin of Passion Fury, and Tommy Fury numerous times has pulled out of the fight, because I genuinely believe that Tommy Fury fears Jake Paul. Like you said, Jake Paul is very good boxer.
Yeah.
You shouldn't discount it just because he was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
He has spent last 5 years of his career.
I think he's moved on from just being a YouTuber in terms of that he's proven his boxing skills.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Now, coming to Punahele Soriano, who's at 1.72, the favorite, versus Roman Kopylov at 2.05. Yeah. Now, Punahele trains with Max Holloway, right? He's a Hawaiian who trains with Max Holloway. Now, again, these kind of fights are always a little where the odds are not that. इतने odd अलग नहीं है एक दूसरे से. Correct? कि ये एक 1.72 है और दूसरा 2.05 है. और हमारा prediction है कि Punahele Soriano जीतेगा. Right?
But this is a fight where both fighters leave themselves open. So I very much believe that this fight will end in a knockout. So अगर you don't want to take a stab at either of this fighter, you can always go for the fight not going the distance, which has a pretty decent odd of 1.50.
Which is still decent.
Yeah. So although I do think Punahele Soriano wins, just like he won his last fight against Dalcha Lungimbula, pushing him towards the cage and landing one of his signature right hooks. So I think Punahele takes this fight.
On skills, basically.
Yeah, on skills.
Now the next one is Dan Ige, who is at 1.76 versus Damon Jackson at 2.00. We are predicting Dan Ige wins. Yeah. Dan Ige is a very good fighter. उसके जो last 2-3 fights रहे हैं, वो रहे against all top level competition. He's lost those, but they've all been against top level competition. और इसलिए मेरे ख्याल से उसको थोड़ा सा एक रंग नीचे ये बोलेंगे opponent मिला है, इसलिए वो favorite भी है. I think to get him back into the game, it's not totally fair to just say, oh, you lost your 2-3, because they were all against top
level guys,
players
like Movzar Ivloev, top fighter, Josh Emmett, and then Korean Zombie. Yeah. So this does not display the type of odds. Odds I think is pretty decent, because he should be the betting favorite against Damon Jackson, and I think Dan Ige should win this fight. But
again, what do we know about Damon Jackson?
Damon Jackson is a type of fighter that he's not a very good striker. He's a wrestler, but Dan Ige has a tremendous takedown defense. And Damon Jackson is not someone like Division 1 or Division 2 wrestler. He's just someone जिसने MMA के side by side उसने wrestling किया हुआ है. But I don't think it will work against Dan Ige, and I'm predicting that Dan Ige should win this fight.
Okay, now coming to the main fight, Sean Strickland, who is the underdog at 2.30 versus Nassourdine Imavov, who is the favorite at 1.66. हम rather than say कौन जीतेगा, हम ये बोलेंगे the fight goes over 2.5 rounds, where the odds are at 1.44. एक बार लोगों को बताते हैं ये fight Sean Strickland's come at the last moment, क्योंकि Kelvin Gastelum को चोट लग गई थी. उसने एक फोटो भी निकाला था, उसके मुंह पे उसका एक दांत टूट गया मेरे ख्याल से, तो वो चोट लग गई थी. Sean Strickland बहुत ही अच्छा fighter, he's a very good fighter, and like we were discussing right now, Nassourdine, all of his fights have been best of 3 rounds, और उसमें वो तीसरे राउंड तक गैस करना शुरू करता है. तो बहुत मुश्किल होगा उसके लिए हमारे ख्याल से 3-5 राउंड लास्ट करना, बिकॉज ये एक मेन इवेंट फाइट है. व्हेयरएज शॉन स्ट्रिकलैंड का जो कार्डियो है बहुत ही कमाल है. राइट, लास्ट फाइट उसने जीता था शॉन ने, या लास्ट
he lost to Jared Cannonier in a very close fight.
Very close fight. उससे पहले भी वो एलेक्स पेरेरा से हार गया था. तो he also has something to prove coming back. I think sometimes he leaves himself a little open. You know, just say against Alex Pereira also, he was within that, you know, he was in that zone, hitting zone, but वो थोड़ा सा उस zone में casual था. I think relying on his reflexes.
Yes.
Right, but Alex Pereira was a little too fast for him.
Plus too skilled of a kickboxer
to mess within that zone. And as we've seen, he's the champion now.
Yeah.
So, but I do feel Sean Strickland might have enough to pull off this win. Especially he has more to prove. You know, right now he's got a lot more cardio, and the fight going over 2.5 rounds is possibly a good bet. Let's say, or
it's a
prediction.
Prediction, but I somehow feel that Sean Strickland might win this as well, because in this fight he's a 5-round fighter. उसका fighting style totally 5 round के लिए ही बना हुआ है. Starting के 2 round will judge कैसा चल रहा है. Third round, as we know, Nassourdine Imavov has a history of gassing out. Maybe in the 4th or 5th round, Sean Strickland will up his end. अपना pace को up करेगा and maybe might even score a knockout. But I think this might go full distance, 5 rounds.
Okay.
And Sean Strickland might.
But I'm always impressed with Sean Strickland in terms of, because he talks to his opponent a lot, right? He talks. He's got some controversial views. But inside the octagon, he's very entertaining.
Yeah, he is.
Right.
He is.
And I always like guys who talk to the other fighters, because it also shows great cardio, because very few people, बहुत कम लोग बात और fight दोनों साथ कर सकते हैं, right?
One such guy is Colby Covington, amazing fighter.
Yeah, of course, Colby Covington and
entertainment aspect, I think he's similar to Kevin Holland, because both of them talk to their opponents.
Yeah, Kevin, of course, is a little more talkative and a lot more flashier, but I think Sean is very entertaining and always good to see his name on a fight card, especially this, and he has accepted it last minute. But I think his cardio is always on point. He's not somebody who is out of shape in his off season, and then for a fight he comes in. He always looks in shape.
It's also important that this fight is at light heavyweight, so he does not even have to cut too much weight. He walks around 200 pounds, and the fight is at 185.
So otherwise he's at middleweight?
Yeah, he's at middleweight.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that's something to tell the people, right?
So
he accepted this at light heavyweight, and it was already a light heavyweight fight.
It was a middleweight fight, but since it was such a short notice fight, both sides agreed to a light heavyweight contest.
Okay. So it's equal for both. So because even Nassourdine is a middleweight otherwise. So interesting, the main event, and I would say Sean Strickland. और वो पहला वाला भी अभी भी interesting लग रहा है. Raoni Barcelos रम भी मिलता है. आपको मालूम है Barcelos एक रम का ब्रांड है. नहीं वो डोमिनिकन रम का ब्रांड है. बड़ा अच्छा है. कई बार खरीदा हुआ है. तो हो सकता है वो उसी खानदान से हो. तो सेलिब्रेट करेगा भाई साहब रम के साथ. तो और कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे आप इससे पहले कि हम गुड बाय बोलें सबको?
Predict safely. Don't put too much in one basket. Hedge your predictions equally and enjoy your fights.
Enjoy the fights. इतना मत डालना कि रोना पड़े बाद में. बस थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाता है predictions उससे. और that's it. The first fight card of the new year, UFC Vegas 67 था?
Yeah.
67. And we are looking forward to waking up on Sunday morning and seeing the fights. So take care. Good having all of you back. This is Praveen Dabas and our in-house predictor J Rock. Take care. Thank you for tuning in. Cheers.